So, guys, at this point, I couldn't wait to get to the airport. We were on our way. My husband was driving us. We couldn't wait to, rest after the long wedding planning season. Our passports. Then we took off. Guys, I'm so scared of this takeoff process. You need to see me, clinching and holding on to anything I can hold on to. I hate it. This was us in the plane. The food was good. For some reasons, I missed adding the food, but Egypt air food that day was really good. And yeah, resting, couldn't wait, and we landed Cairo. This was when we were just about to land Cairo. The light was so amazing. You could see that this country had lights. If it's in Nigeria, the kind of darkness you would have been welcome to is second to none. But yeah, we're happy. This was when we landed using Egypt Air. Um, I was feeling myself, couldn't wait. Cairo, Egypt, here we come, couldn't wait to take it on. Then we got to the airport. I think we met our tour guide at this point. We had our names for some reasons. Again, I missed that. And I was just admiring the airport, the beauty of the airport. It was so good. Everything was organized. The Wi-Fi was working. It was clean. Yes, I was feeling myself, having fun. Couldn't wait. Yes, let's just get this party started. Because I mean, if you know what planning a wedding could do, I was really, really, really exhausted. So we landed our first location, which was Ramis Hamilton Hotel, just in Cairo, where we had our first night. And yeah, the hotel was beautiful. This is my bath. This was our bathroom when you walk in. I think I did a mini room tour. See, this is our room. Yeah, pretty basic, functional as well. My husband was so tired. I mean, we've been flying for what, 6, 7 hours. So he was just sitting there and like, get this thing off my face. Then our view was so good. I think I really lived for the view. The view was really, 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 really good. But I was so hungry, and we didn't know where we could get food at the time, and we were too tired to step out. So we just ate the snacks that we came in with. Thankfully, I packed some snacks. Again, enjoy the breathtaking view of Cairo. It was really, really lovely. Yes. So, just the view. If there's one thing you're gonna see in this vlog is food. This was next morning breakfast. You know, I went to it was a buffet kind of breakfast in Egypt. All I kept doing was eat, eat, and eat because God, it was really, really, really amazing. So different options for breakfast menu. Just showing you, not in the best way, but just showing you guys, some of the options of the breakfast menu that we had. Don't know what this is for. Yes, this is another bread session. We really, really had different food options. I wouldn't lie. I mean, you would see a lot of food. So just if you're not eating now, I think this is the best time you should go grab something to eat because there's a lot of food in this vlog, and I kid you not. So yes, we had our breakfast. I go back to the room. We packed up because we're going to Sharm el Sheikh or something like that. That's where we're going to be spending the bulk of our holiday. So yes, we just we're taking off Egypt Air back to Sham. Yes, in transit. It was a very, very arid land. We landed. Welcome to Sham el Sheikh. It was this is the touristy area of Egypt, I guess. I think it is uniquely being designed as a tourist area, so everything was crisp clean, and I think it's still relatively new. So yeah, the air was different. It was very, very beautiful and amazing. Just admiring the breathtaking intentionality. I think Egypt is beginning to put a lot of intentional effort towards tourism, and that was really, really good to see. So yes, this is just our journey to our resort. Here we'll be spending the rest of the days in. We're going. And finally we get to experience Seabreeze Resort. This resort was so, so good. Customer service was good. They were welcoming. Everyone was really, really nice to us. No problems whatsoever. We got into the resort. This was Christmas period, so that's why the Christmas tree is there. The resort was so pretty, so beautiful. The water was blue, crisp, amazing. We're just working to before prior to us checking in. We're like, let's go have food. Again, in this resort, they strap you. We had the whole, band, which meant you could eat anything. We're just like bring, because I was so hungry. Now we got to our room where we'd be spending, I think 4 days in. I guess, the wardrobe, the bed. The bed had like petals of, love. That was so cute. I thought it was so freaking cute. I really, really loved, my space. We had like, a corner to sit. And when you open again, oh, I missed that. Then that night again, they said we had, what's it called? A cruise boat dinner ish something. So like we're going to, cruise in the boat across the Red Sea. So as we landed, we showered, changed, and we are ready to hit the ground running. We're in the tour bus going to the Red Sea. I think the parasailing was not the parasailing. The dinner was over the Red Sea in like a boat. So yes, this is us getting to the place, and yes, this is the sea. Pretty. Again, the Red Sea is not red, guys. It's not red. Our they lied to us. So yes, this was us. This was me getting into the boat. I was working in, feeling myself. Doing what I know how to do best. Now we sat, me and my husband and I. You know, f- then they said, "Who wants to try this?" Ride above the sea. Everyone was shouting, "You just got married. Why are you doing this? You just got married. Why are you doing this?" I'm like, "We only live once." And I'm scared of water, to be honest. So I don't know what came over me to do. The guy was just like, "You can do it." So I'm like, "Okay, yes, let me try." And yes, I tried to do it, got on the whatever. And at this point, I started regretting my decision, guys, because I discovered I was left alone. And it was this guy just, dragging the rope, pulling me left, right, up, center. I was so scared, but I was trying to, have fun and live in the moment and enjoy the experience regardless. So at this point, I think I was getting the hang of it. I freed my hand, you know, just feeling myself, enjoying, taking in the moment. Everyone was cheering me. My husband was videoing me, and someone was like, "They just gave you this girl a few days ago, and you're letting her over the Red Sea. If anything happens, what would you tell her father?" I'm like, no, I want to do it. We only live once. And I think I was just enjoying the whole experience, even if I was so, so scared. Then when I got back, we had like a mini show. This guy dancing, shaking himself. Da, 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 da. I think at some point I even tried it, but I was horrible. I was so freaking horrible in this. But yeah, this guy really put on a show for us. I really, really enjoyed watching him because this thing is not easy as it seems. This is me looking at a guy, just watch and enjoy. Yeah, nothing much to see, just the guy dancing and having fun. I was like, yes, Egypt, here we come. I'm loving this experience. We're clapping for him. Da, 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 da. So it's really, really good. We even had magic at some point, but I think I didn't put it because the vlog is going to be so freaking so long. This guy was really, really dancing, 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 dancing. Enjoy the guy putting on a show for every one of us. I really liked him because he was very friendly. Then this girl, dancer with her waist did not lie, guys. Her waist did not lie. The waist literally could move. This is a definition of a moving waist. I can't even try this. And she did it so effortlessly. And she did it so effortlessly and so graciously. I was like, what? How are you able to do this? People have flexibility that is really amazing. So she kept going and going and going. So just enjoy the dance from this amazing lady. Yes. Yes, queen. Shake it, queen. Oh my god. So I think this was the next morning I woke up to my view. We had a pool just in front of our room, a private pool if you wanted to swim and all of those. I don't think I entered. Then I went for breakfast. Again, this vlog is food and food and food. Because I'm telling you, with this like resort, once you pay, they strap you, everything is inclusive, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So food, and it was a whole buffet service. So food was literally everywhere. So we It was now, this is the breakfast option. I did also eat a lot of proteins. I think that's mashed potato, eggs, bacons, tomato. I think that's oats or something. I can't remember the list though, but it was like food, Arab food, and it was really, really good. So yes, this is the breakfast menu, and I was just enjoying my life. This was eventually what I chose. You know, my husband is actually the person that leads the way when it comes to food selection because I like to play it safe. But yeah, I think I enjoy myself. Here we're getting ready because we're supposed to go parasailing. I think we're waiting for the tour bus to come and pick us. Now we're on the sea, headed towards the parasailing boat, I guess. Yeah, this is us living the newly married life, the honeymoon life, feeling ourselves. I'm feeling myself. My husband is looking cute. I'm looking good. That cheeky moment. Yeah, loved it, loved it. Again, just capturing as many memories as we can because really this is all that you can look back on and smile, right? So I really, really enjoyed this ride. Then now, guys, this was when things became very, very rocky. So it was parasailing. I was so scared. We were like, no, you have to do it. My husband had already gone. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I, faced my fears, and I'm so scared of heights, guys. Everyone that knows me knows how scared and terrified I am of heights. So me having to do this, I had to plead the blood of Jesus. They strapped me in for when they started going up. I started rethinking my decision, guys. At this point, I was so scared. When you're up, some people will say, taking the moment. I was not taking in any moment. I was busy shouting, "Daddy, Daddy, my husband, my husband. Lord, I'm sorry. I will never sin against you. If you allow me to, come down safely. Lord, I'm sorry. I'll serve you forever for the days of my life." I promise you, I was so scared. This was over the Red Sea, guys. I can't swim. If anything had happened, I do not know where I would have been. So I was so scared. But in all, I think when I let go of my fears for like maybe 2 seconds, I looked around, I saw how beautiful the whole environment was, and I think I appreciated it at the time, but then I went back to my fear. So if you're trying parasailing, I would say to enjoy the maximum, benefit and experience that comes with it. Maybe let go of your fear more than 2 seconds. But guys, I couldn't. So this is just me in the sea. So enjoy me across the sea. Yes, guys. This was scary, but yeah, I did it so I can take my bucket lift and say yes, I've parasailed before. This is why I don't think I'll skydive again, because this thing was so terrifying. Yes, I think at this point I was already descending. I was just like, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. I was so ridiculous in this thing. You have no idea, guys. You have absolutely no idea. Yes, it was descending gradually, gradually, gradually. So here, watch me descend back to the boats. You can see how long I was in this for, and I caught this clip for a while, so you can imagine how it felt for someone that is scared of heights. I mean, I deserve a round of applause. If you've not liked this video at this time, this is a time to like it and tell me well done for trying this. Subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. Please subscribe, please subscribe. So you can encourage me to take more daring journey. Please, thank you. So yes, I was almost down. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I was like, yes, thank you, Jesus. Bring me down, bring me down. What am I still doing up there? Bring me down. I was over it, guys. I was over it. This smile you're seeing is a smile of relief. I was like, finally. So after that, they said we should go to, the sea was so beautiful. I think one of us captured it, and they said we need to do watch like a glass boat. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember all of this. Where we could see like different creatures from above the from the boat. There was a glass boat we had decided. This is what I meant. So we're just watching different amazing sea creatures from the side. This was really so beautiful and therapeutic. I won't lie, because it will make you appreciate the beauty of nature. God is really good. God is amazing. God has different creation, way more than you can ever think or imagine. Like God is really, really good. I really, really enjoyed this experience, and I'm not one that even cares for. I like water, but I don't really care for like all these things. But when I looked at it, I was like, this is so beautiful. I couldn't stop staring. Yeah, really, really amazing. We saw different like fishes, different plant life, under the water life, and that was really good. After that, my husband and I were just feeling ourselves. We got back. This is lunch. I think I was trying octopus for the first time, and my husband made me try the octopus. And I think I said it tasted like snail and fish. I think yes, the octopus tasted surprisingly good. I liked it, and I think I tried it again the next time after that day. I kept trying. I liked it for some weird reasons. After that, we had more food and more food. I told you, like, food is a prominent thing. I couldn't finish all of this. This was my dessert. I kept trying. Then after that, we saw there was like shawarma rolls. Went to try that again. In the night, we now went to the city center, to the market square, to go get some touristy things. Not bad. I think I picked up like bags, picked up like fridge magnets, picked up like abayas, and some Arab dressings. Their market and city center was so clean. Nigeria, see your mates. But this girl is so fine. I was feeling myself. I'm so pretty. We got back to dinner. Oh my god. Food, food, food. Was this dinner or breakfast the next day? I think this was breakfast the next day because this was eggs. I don't think I still ate that night. I was so full already. So yes, this was breakfast the next day. Again, buffet. You could eat, and eat and eat. I think this guy was so nice to me. He wanted to be in my video. Shout out to you. I don't know you. You could watch this. You never can tell. We're just sitting and chilling. And I had omelette. I had a lot of eggs, pancakes, bacons, potatoes, hot dogs. I was just eating. Then after that, it was pool day. Went out, to see the other part of the resort we hadn't gone to, because one of us was picking up diving lessons. I was like, should I try? Then I changed my mind. But yeah, it was still pretty. It was still beautiful. Yes, just normal pool day. I think I came to the pool. I jumped in a slide. I cannot show that video because that slide I wanted to faint. Yes, this was us leaving the pool, I guess, after a long day. After swimming, my husband swam me. I don't know how to swim. After that, we were now told that we had to go for this safari ride. So yes, we dressed up ready for the safari ride. Looking pretty, looking beautiful as always. Feeling myself in the tour bus. We are heading towards the safari side. Then we got there. My husband, the evil driver, was the one that was taking us on this ride. It was quite not as bumpy as I thought, but it was really, really what's it called? Dusty. This was also at some mountain. We took some photos of the mountain and all of those. And then someone, yes, we paid a guy to take a videography of us. So yes, this is us. We went. Hi, this is your favorite couple, the drivers, our friends Nina and Mr. Sam. There's another couple. I can't really see them, so I wouldn't know. We made amazing friends here. This is us again. Just waving, having enjoying the bumpy safari ride. Not as bad, not bad at all. The dusty, that's what I meant. The dusty safari ride. It was really, really dusty. So we kept going, going, going. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Nina, Mr. Sam, my faves. This is us again. This is us again, again. Dogu showing himself like as the amazing driver that he is. Me being the passenger princess that I am. This was just all dust, dust, and dust. That's why this scarf that you see is not for fancy, it's actually to protect you from this dust because it is crazy. Yes, it's just bumpiness and bumpiness and bumpiness that you keep seeing. So I think Egypt is fast becoming the mini Dubai, and everything you can do in Dubai, you can actually do in Egypt as well. And that was beautiful to see something like this in Africa. So yes, we're just moving, 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 moving. Yeah. This was us when they told us to shout as the mountain of what I can't remember, but I think this mountain, whatever you say to it, it says back to you. And we're just saying it, and I think the thing repeated what we said back to us. The guy was explaining stuff to us that I can't remember. It's been ages. This guy was so funny throughout this trip. I think we now go back again. Food. I told you Egypt was food, 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 food. I don't even know what we were just combining, but I ate. And we'll not just eat like main food. We'll also eat dessert as well. Try to eat a lot of proteins. Then I think this was our final night. I guess this guy came to perform for us. He had a very nice voice. I couldn't understand what he was singing, but I came out to support him and listening to what he was singing. He was trying to serenade us with his voice. But not bad. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was nice. But it was sad because this trip has been, so much fun, and letting it go was really making me sad. So I was like, let me just come out one more night and try to soak everything in, which I did, and which I'm glad that I did because it was really a memorable trip. And Wakana put together this trip, and they did such an amazing job. I didn't need to lift a finger. Everything was so seamlessly done. And this was my last night walking to our room. Like everything was quiet, peaceful, beautiful, and yeah, I couldn't wait. No, I could wait. Going back, I think I was sad. I was like, why am I going back? But yeah, I had more than enough fun. The second we stepped into Nigeria, reality hit me. I'm like, no, I don't want to be here. But yes, I had so much fun. If you did as much as I did, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, Wakana, for putting together this